This is James Helder for the Cassius and Helder Show here on BoxNation. Quite fortunate enough to be joined by the #1 IBF mandatory challenger, Richard Commey. How are you, Richard?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm very well. Also, the man from Bronx Boxing, LOKKO, the craziest trainer in the whole of Ghana. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm very well. It's been a little while since we caught up. How you been keeping?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I mean, you know how we do our job already, so we're keeping up.
Listen, I've had a chance to watch you and Richard Commey doing a few bits today. Got to say, high energy, high intensity training, just as we would come to expect from Richard.
I mean, that is where we are now, so we have to let everything change. We have to get up and start pushing hard because you are expecting to be a world champion. You have to start pushing hard. You don't have to joke in the gym, so that's what we're doing.
Obviously, now you're in the mandatory position for the IBF to take on Rancis Bartholomew. How are you finding things thus far? And is there any news you can tell us imminently on what's going on?
Well, at the moment, there's no news here, but I know a letter has been given to him, so we're just waiting for the IBF to get back to us. But, you know, you can never tell. You cannot wait for anybody to, you just keep doing your training, keep doing what you do, and then be ready when the time comes. So that's what I'm doing at the moment.
The lightweight division in the UK and even internationally so strong, but in the UK in particular, we've got some great lightweights here. What do you think of Terry Flanagan as a champion?
Well, he's a champion. That tells you he's good. If he's not good, he wouldn't be where he is now. So, but it's always good to have someone like that you can get in and mix it out with the person, see who is the best. You understand? Or see who is the man. But at the moment, he's got a world champion. He's got a world title. He deserved it. He defended it a couple of times and he's won all. So credit to him. He's done pretty well. So. There's nothing I can say bad about him because he's a champion. But I would like to have my way with him sometimes in the future.
I know you've got your own route, you're going the IBF route, but if you are victorious on that, surely these sort of unification clashes, the likes of Anthony Crolla, the likes of Terry Flanagan, these are the guys that will be on your radar.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to, get my win for the IBF title and then, mix it out with them and unification, but which is going to be great, you understand? So, it's all going well, and I'm glad that they've got short titles here, that WBA and the WBO. So definitely, if I win mine and I base here, definitely we can, get something going with one of them. I don't mind.
Do you reckon it's almost come off the time, come off the hour?
That's right. I've been waiting for so long, particular for this, and by God's grace, I've got my shot. I'm waiting, fingers crossed that, I'll get my shot, and definitely I'm gonna win this title. No matter what.
I can't have you both here without talking about some of the biggest fights going on in the world at the moment. Here on BoxNation as well, Amir Khan taking on Saul Canelo Alvarez. Absolutely massive fight. If I can ask you, what first are your thoughts on that, Carl?
Everybody wants to see a good fight. Everybody wants to watch a nice fight and have something out of the fight. For the first place, this fight have generated a lot of questions and discussions talking about this, why this man is doing this, why this man is doing that. Somebody is strong, somebody is now big, talking about American for him to choose to go for that fight. People are worried a little bit, but he know what he can do, and his team know what they can do. Canelo also believes he is the man. So this is the time for both of them to prove to us. And the best one, good luck.
Your thoughts on this fight, Rich?
Yeah, like Coach said, Canelo is there, the title is strong, and people have been asking questions, why this, why? Because obviously he get knocked down in the light water when he fought in the Gaza. So people are questioning, is he got a good chin, is he got a but he never doubts anyone. Things happen for a reason. He feels himself that he can come out with something good. So let's see what we see on the 9. I wish both of them good luck, and whoever be the better man on the 9, gotta win.
We've also got the massive sort of heavyweight clash, the rematch. Tyson Fury taking on Wladimir Klitschko, July the 9th, here on BoxNation. Another massitive clash. What are your thoughts initially to that fight?
Honestly speaking, if I didn't get a chance to watch the first fight, even though I listened on the radio, but if Tyson Fury is going to do what he does, or even more in the first round, then definitely he's going to win again. No doubt, because, it makes this guy look, he doesn't know what to do. And if you're going to keep the same game plan by a little bit higher, then definitely he's going to retain his titles.
As Tyson Fury holds a win over Wladimir Klitschko, do you think mentally that puts him in a better place coming into this rematch, Carl, in your opinion, sir?
Yeah, for this rematch, I'm expecting Fury to do more. Because for the first fight, people were not all that happy. If you bear with me, because of the performance of the two, people were expecting a quality and a higher standard of fight from them. But all the same, they had a fight. And he won, talking about Fury. Bear in mind, the champion also going back to work again, to come back and challenge. So he's coming back with a different means, different technique, different idea. So that's what I'm saying. Tyson has to push a little bit more. It should not be complacent like, I'm happy, I'll do it again, and just simple and sitting down, then he'll get a shot.
Do you think Wladimir Klitschko can come to the UK and beat Tyson Fury, or do you think Tyson Fury will have too much for him again this time around?
Well, you know, it's gonna be very hard for Tyson Fury. Wladimir Klitschko. Even though he's been to that place for a very long time, but for more than 5 years now, he's been fighting in his hometown. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
So, and coming over to the UK, it's gonna be different. Nothing. He's not gonna have all his home base fans cheering him on, but rather it's gonna go in the way of Tyson Fury, which is gonna even give him the more edge to do more. So I think it's gonna be a hell for Klitschko.
Listen, on July the 9th, we're expecting a fantastic contest, and it's good to see BoxNation getting some of the big fights, some of the biggest fights in the world. So thank you for talking to the Cassius Nelder Show, and hopefully it won't be long we get some of your fights on the channel, my dear man.
I really appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm gonna give my all and all to win that title, man. I know everyone expects me to win, even though that did not put my pressure on me. But I want this as well. And God knows, you know, God made no mistakes. This is my time. I've been waiting for this time for a very long time, and you know, God has given me this opportunity. So, you know, I'm going all out.
You know, you start working with us or following us more today. You know where we started from and how we start pushing people, not only in the UK, now it's in the world. And still, we're still waiting to see if the champion is ever ready to take the fight. So that is what we are praying for. And if we get a chance, we're going to do it. And that is what we know we do best. That's it.
And also, I'd like to thank Pediaku. He's done so well. My manager, you know, he's been pushing hard, even though things have been a little bit tough and up and downs, but he still keep pushing. I thank all my sponsors who has really helped me, those who have helped me from the beginning up to where I am today. I really thank them, and I pray that God will always reward them with something great in their lives. So, you know, I'm very, very happy for them, for the support everyone has given it to me, including yourself, for following us. We appreciate it all.
Listen, I can't take all the credit, lads. You lot do the hard bit. I just stand here with a camera and a silly microphone. So credit to you, boys. Hopefully, as I said, we see you pick up this IBF title. And thank you very much for giving the Cassius Nelder Show some of your time.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheers.